are you guys ready to talk about design? Alright, let's go over my 1.0 first. This is my 1.0. A lot of you have only watched my videos, which is totally fine. Yes, my videos are the quality content. This is more the scuff content, but so this is the 1.0. It has some issues with it though. Namely, it's rigged by me, and I had a lot more plans for it than actually happened. I had lots of ideas, eye toggles, a frog version of buttons on my head, and then of course the viola was supposed to be able to play. I also had a coat planned because Honduran white bats are super duper fluffy. I also had a leaf umbrella planned that never got rigged either. Like, you can see there's a lot more potential in the illustration than the final product, because again, I'm the one who rigged this. There's no hair physics, the angles are kind of wonky, you know. But this was version 1, and it took me maybe 6 months to decide on version 2. It went through a lot of drafts. As you know, I was learning character design along the way of building my channel. So I really hope this lives up to the amount of effort I put into it. Are you guys ready to see the 2.0? The model itself is not done, but I made a nice reference sheet for you guys, so if you want to already make a fan art of the 2.0, you can already. There it is! I am so excited. So starting with the face, first thing you'll probably notice is the hair and the ears have changed a lot. So my thought process here was I wanted to have more bat-like ears. Some people didn't really know what the things on my head were. Their ears. The swirls got thicker to complement the rest of the hair. And then the bangs are actually inspired by Hololive's Louie. I don't know her last name. Oh gosh. I believe she's a hawk, and she has these wing bangs. And I thought, what if I have wing bangs, but instead of hawk inspired, they're bat inspired? Yam 1.0 has these like tufts of hair and they just don't connect in live 2D like I thought they would, and it makes it look obvious that I'm 2D. So this time I am going to blend it into more strands, and it's okay because I'm not the one who's rigging it, so it'll be alright. The eyes are staying the same, because I feel like that's what really makes Yam Yam. And I also added a beauty mark, partially because I have one there myself, partially because it ties into the French Rococo fashion that I decided to go with. And then as for the nose, I made it bigger because big nose gang rise up. And then for buttons, Buttons has a glow up. This is gonna sound crazy, but I wanted to design him based on a potential plushie. I don't think plushies will happen anytime soon, but I wanted to be ready for it. So I didn't want him just to look like a regular Honduran white bat. I wanted to give him something characteristic. So he's got this bow tie now. It's made him cuter overall. He's one circle instead of two. That encapsulates the Honduran white bat charm a bit better. Let's play Why Is My Model Frozen? Hello? Why are you frozen? I don't know what happened, but there we go. Alright, moving on. The shirt was the hardest thing to balance because obviously this bat wing wrap over my shirt, I think it's so perfect because it's in the top half concentration. It's not going to interfere with my rigged viola playing. It gives a bit of asymmetry to the design, and I've never seen it done before. So it's like you're hugging yourself. Aww. Yeah. Once I figured out this idea, I had to balance the rest of the model to go around this. And this part was in limbo for like 6 months. I kept sending my friends like, what about this? And they're like, no, that doesn't really work. Until I finally came up with this lace literally last week. So the lace is based on the shape of my eyes, the clover or flower eyes. I haven't really decided on what they are. And then I had to learn how to simplify lace because I couldn't just make lace that's impossible to draw for everyone every time. So I just went with the fishnet. I know that when I design stuff, I'm so unsure on the little details. I keep changing it. Yeah, this was a lot of trial and error. A lot. I have like 50 versions of this design, and this is the final draft, so. Another potential merchandising thing was this pendant. thought it would be another callback to the Honduran white bat habitat being in leaf tents. I can definitely make it a pin so that you can show your Bat Bunch pride. Here's where it starts to get a bit wacky, because I was not sure about these asymmetrical sleeves, but I just went for it because I think it's so cute. Then I have these, I guess you could call them like, what do you even call those? It's not a fingerless glove, but it's a continuation of the sleeve. The reason I didn't want to give myself full gloves is because you cannot play viola in full gloves, and because this version of Yam will be playing viola, I had to keep the fingers free. But then you see the lace motif from the top is reinstated here. And then we have more ruffles here to break up the silhouette, because one of the things about Yam 1.0 that I didn't like was how straight down she was. Like, she had nothing breaking up her silhouette. These bows on her pants match buttons up here, so they're matchy match. These pants are like Yam 1.0, but they're way wider. The inspiration for this was I got really into a game called Guilty Gear, and there is a character named Anji, and he has these thick, floofy Hakama pants that just make his silhouette look so cool. These are my Anji pants. We've got two different kinds of ruffling here. We have these ruffles that tie back to this sleeve, so it's kind of like this crisscross effect. And then we have the bottom ruffles that tie back to the ruffles around here. I broke one of my own rules, guys. I really did. In the Iris review video, I said a lot of her details cannot be seen from the front view, which is a shame because Live 2D only has a front view, so you shouldn't put details on the back. I totally broke that rule. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't follow my own advice. I just had so much fun with the back. Okay. If I ever get 3D Yam, can you imagine this in 3D? It's gonna be so cool. The lace is unobstructed by any wings here, so you get a better look. The little bow and the little bat tail. This is my favorite detail. This is why I did it, guys. I thought this would be so cute. I got my little tail sticking out. It makes no anatomical sense, but who needs correct anatomy when you have cute bat tail? So then I drew this reference. I was literally finishing it this morning. This is what's going to be underneath the bat wings, because I hope to make the bat wrap a toggle, depending on what my Live 2D artist says. So they'll fold away and reveal this very cute blouse underneath. It's got more of the lace and ruffles, but it's in black to keep the color balance the same. This is how her shirt underneath works. This is sewn together with the mesh underneath the lace. The lace overlays on top, and then she has a opening back here for her wings, because otherwise they would be obstructed by clothing. The wings make up the shirt. Yes, so this is actually my real set of wings. My real set of wings is going to make up the top layer of the shirt. But it's okay, I have a shirt underneath. I don't want any sussy behavior because I have a shirt underneath, okay? There's the back view of mesh shirt window. So now you can see how my bat wings work. I'm hoping this will be like my base design for years to come, which is why I worked so hard on it. So yeah, I'm really happy with this new design. I think it's a lot more suitable for me.